Defender Force.
What's up, YouTube? Winter Wrench is back again with episode 3 of Blowing Smoke. Tonight, I switched up a little bit. I'll be smoking on the good old pipe, and the tobacco I'm using is called Mike's Blend. It's from one of the local, over in Old Town, it's one of the local cigar tobacco places.
Oh, your name's Mike.
Yeah.
Mike's Blend.
Mike's Blend. That's why I bought it. That's literally the only reason I bought it. It smelled awesome, and it was my name, so that's why I bought it. And it tastes really good too. But I bought the full pound of it. They were discontinuing it, and so I still have this big log, you probably see in my freezer. The big package of it still in the freezer to help keep it a little longer. And then Craig, what are you smoking on tonight?
I have an acid cigar. Acid, sorry. I don't know why I whispered that. Acid cigar. 1400? Oh, 1400 cc. Ooh.
That means it's fast.
Yeah. Hopefully it's not too fast. It's got to last the video.
And like I said, if I keep having to relight it a lot, hopefully I shouldn't, because if I get it lit, it'll be done. So thinking moving the channel forward a little bit. Hopefully we're going to start doing review videos. We got the how-to videos, we got the moto vlogs, and now blowing smoke, trying to expand a little bit, hit a little bigger demographic. We're gonna start doing review videos. I think the first review video is I just got that what did I get for the bike? That cover.
The trunk?
No.
Oh.
The trunk. I still got the trunk. I still need to do a video over that.
That's brand new.
The cover, the rain cover for it. So I think I'm going to shoot a review video over that. I had some ideas rolling in my head for that.
If you want to see the cover, it's on our Instagram. We posted a picture of it. It's pretty nice.
Go check it out. I'll post a link right here. And as always, links will be down in the description below.
We got you.
But yeah, so review videos help expand the channel a little bit. Also, I'm going to be working on a new intro and outro. So we won't have, I know we haven't had it very long, maybe, the channel's only just over a year old, so we probably had it 7-8 months. But it's, we need to progress. We need to start moving up in our production value. We got lighting now, so we're fancy.
No shadows.
No more shadows. I don't know why I repeat everything you say. That's weird. I'll stop that. I promise. So intro and outro. I'm gonna start working on that. Look forward to that coming up here. I'm not gonna put a timeline on it.
Soon.
I'm not gonna put a timeline on it because who knows when it's gonna come out. Logos. So we have our logo. We designed it, but our photo editing is
Subpar.
Non-existent, so we're moving there. So if you know anybody that does editing on the cheap or the low, like free, let us know so we can contact them.
We're trying to make stickers, stuff like that with our logo on it. So
first, we want to start out with just stickers. We want to
mean,
start out with stickers.
More will come after, but we gotta crawl before we walk, and
yeah,
we're trying to figure out how to make stickers with our logo on them.
So stickers are all we want right now.
Stuff like that. So
so like I said, those are coming. I know I've said that in other videos, but they're coming. Promise.
Yeah, we got jobs. So.
We got jobs of daily life.
Stuff takes time.
We do this on the weekends. Like we moto vlog and how to. Well, we moto vlog during the week, and we how to and blow smoke. On the weekends, so this is not our daily do. Ashtrays. We noticed last week that we didn't have an ashtray. Well, actually the first week that we didn't have an ashtray either. So the first week we used a can. Last week when we used the...
We used the
roll
of packing tape and some stuff I have that I work with.
So
and this week we have a can again.
So yeah,
So
now we're back down to, well, yeah, I'll cover up the name so you don't know who it is.
We're
but
back to the can.
We're back to the can
But
this
yeah,
week.
we need an ashtray.
We need an ashtray. So if you know of, if you have an ashtray and you'd be willing to send it to us, donate it, write it off on your taxes. You can write that off on your taxes. Hey, donate us an ashtray and koozies.
Oh yeah.
We need koozies.
Can
Or
you
no, we
guys
not that we need koozies. I won't say we need koozies. Sorry, we don't need them. But you know, Craig needs to cover up his beer. You know, we can't have this all on the internet. So koozies, we like koozies. We both do. I got lots of them. My wife hates it that I have so many.
Yeah. If you make your own koozies or have some laying around, you can get rid of. We'll take them off your hands. What
Sorry,
else?
give me 1 second. I was realizing. Yeah, that was yeah. So this week's video, the topic for this week, is going to be embarrassing /
Duh.
moments / funny moments, whatever we have, and for the bikes, on the bikes, however we want to do it. But yeah, so embarrassing, funny, dumb moments, anything that's happened. So I know you've told me a few in the past, but what are some others, or what are some that they don't know that you want them to know?
Yeah, I got a couple of those moments on bikes. Let's talk about the first one I can remember. I know in an older, or one of the other videos, I talked about how I learned to ride on an old XR80, and my stepdad had gotten me that bike. It had a beach towel as a seat, all that. So
A beach towel as a seat.
yeah,
I
didn't have a seat, so we rolled up a beach towel and duct taped it to the frame, so I didn't have to sit on the frame. But not long after I got that bike, my stepdad found, I'm almost positive it was an old 84 CT110, old Honda, and it's a trail bike. I don't know if you guys know what that is, but look up a picture. 84 CT110.
Oh, like the old the Scouts or the.
Just look up a picture. Like, they're fun bikes, but
Don't wait. Hey, we can edit. Don't look up a picture. I'll put one in the
put a
video
picture
right
in
here.
there.
We can edit. It's video. It's awesome.
So after I got my XR80, my stepdad found one of those for pretty cheap, got it running, and he wanted to teach my little sister how to ride on that, because it's a smaller bike, not that much power. And there was one day we were out at our local motocross track. It was just a track that a bunch of people got together and made in the desert, and that's where we used to go ride. And I think by this point I had my KX80 that I was racing on. So we were all riding the track. It was like a weekend. We were all camping out there. And we had brought the CT for my sister so she could put around on it. And me thinking that I've been riding for a few months now and I know everything about it, and I asked my sister if I could ride the CT110, do a lap around the track with it. She didn't like it. She screamed and cried and took it from her anyway. And where everybody parked and had their trailers lined up was right in front of the whoop section. So if any of you know motocross, the whoops are just a bunch of little bumps in a row. And the really good guys just haul ass through them, they'll wheelie through them. I wasn't that good. So I jump on the CT110, come around the berm, about to go into the whoop section, and just open the throttle up, and this thing was not that fast. But I was pushing it. I think I hit maybe 2 or 3 of the whoops, and this thing has 0 suspension on it.
I thought you were gonna say I was at like 2 or 3 miles an hour. I was at like 2 or 3 miles an hour. Bam!
It was a little faster than that, maybe not much, but this thing does not have suspension. So like by the second or third whoop that I hit, the thing just bottomed out. Both my feet came off of the pegs, and it bounced me up. So I went flying to the left. The bike went, I don't know exactly what happened, but when I let go of the bike to bail, the bike must have been spinning around too because it hit my leg and it threw my body into like a 360 or whatever.
You're looking like Dorothy from
Oh
The
yeah,
Wizard of Oz.
yeah, I looked like I was
Tornado.
getting sucked up in a tornado. And so this all happened.
Sorry,
within
no,
a
sorry,
second.
copywriting. My bad. I don't mean to interrupt you. Copywriting. We're not sponsored by I don't know
Anybody that made that?
anybody that made that movie.
But yeah, so I'm spinning through the air, hit the ground. I mean, it wasn't that bad of a crash, but I jump up, embarrassed, and all the people that were lined up, just in their trucks or trailers, were clapping for me. So that was the first like memory that I can recall that I kind of just hung my head in shame and walked away. Another one I had on a dirt bike also was I had what was it? An RM 125, a Suzuki. Cool little bike. It hadn't been running for a while, didn't have any money to put into it. This one, oh, what was it? I think it was a 98 RM 125. 98 or 99. So finally got some money, had some stuff done to it, got it running again, and I was in my dad's backyard in Colorado, kind of just putting around, making sure everything ran good, and I had a couple friends over, kind of showing off, like doing little wheelies and stoppies. And at the time, my dad was redoing the backyard, so there's piles of rocks everywhere. And I was coming around.
Sounds like it hurts already.
He had a pretty good sized backyard, so I was coming around one of the turns, got some speed, and thought, "Ooh, I'm gonna jump one of these piles of rocks, maybe show off a little bit for my friends." Well, there's a big lip on the very top of the pile of rocks, so when I hit it, it popped the front wheel straight up. Again, feet come off the pegs, and when I land, I'm pretty much laying down on the seat. And when I did that, I held the throttle open, not meaning to, and was going straight toward my dad's wooden fence. So I'm panicking at this point because my dad's going to kill me if I ride through his fence. So the first thing I think to do is just to squeeze the front brake as hard as I can. Laying down on the seat, feet dragging behind me, squeeze that front brake, the whole bike flips over. I flip into the fence. I damaged it a little. There wasn't a hole in it, but there was some damage. Again, pop up. Both my friends are just staring at me. They didn't ask if I was okay. They weren't laughing. They were just looking at me. So that was the second time that...
If you ain't bleeding, you ain't dying, right?
Exactly.
If you ain't bleeding, you ain't dying.
I felt pretty stupid, though. On to some street bike mishaps.
Whoa.
Yeah, when I had my Ninja, my 636, I was in a wreck. I think, I talked about this on a previous video. I got hit by a truck at a stoplight. So after a while of having my bike in the shop, I finally got it back. And I worked at the shop that it was getting repaired at. I wasn't a mechanic or anything. I was just a lot tech. So I washed bikes and rode them around and stuff. But every couple days, the tech that was working on my bike would let me know the progress and what he was doing to it, and hopefully when it would be done. So the night I got it back, he brought it to the lot, and I washed it and parked it and was super excited. And he told me, "Hey, ride this around, make sure everything works." I had a whole brand new back end on it, back tire, suspension, everything, swing arm, seat, the whole back end was brand new. And he said, "Just ride this around, take it easy, and just let me know that everything works well on it." I was like, "All right, cool." So I get off work that night, and across the street was a shopping center, and since it was like 9 or 10 on a weeknight, it was pretty empty, so I decided, I'll take my bike in the shopping center and ride it around, make sure it's shifting and the brakes work and everything feels good. So I'm riding it around this parking lot, and it's empty, couple cars here and there, and I'm excited that I have my bike back, so I'm goosing it, like popping the front wheel up a little bit. Mind you, I was like 19 at the time and kind of had no regards, just acted stupid on this bike.
Young and dumb.
Yeah, and so wasn't thinking that I had a brand new back tire that was slick as hell, and was leaning the bike for a turn and went to goose it, and the bike just flew out from under me. I remember as I was sliding on the ground, just watching my bike spin and sparks flying everywhere, and all I could think of is, great, it's going right back in the shop tomorrow. So I jump up, I got road rash on my arm and leg, go and pick my bike up and wheel it to one of the parking spots, and I have the little light on my phone and I'm looking to see what the damage is, and this girl walks up and she's like, hey, I like your bike. And I guess she rode with, I don't know, it wasn't a club, but they just got together every weekend. It was just a bunch of sport bikes, and they would just do big rides around town. This was in Phoenix. And she came up to talk to me to see if I'd want to ride with them at some time, and then she saw the blood on my arm, and she saw the scratches down the engine casing of my bike, and I had to tell her how I crashed and what happened, and again, felt pretty stupid.
Did you just get her number?
No, I got her card.
Here's my card with my email.
I got her card to
and
ride.
my MySpace on it.
Oh yeah, MySpace. Those are MySpace days.
Oh, MySpace days.
Okay, with Annabelle here, I've done this a couple times. It was when I first got it, and I haven't done it in a while, but when I first got Annabelle, the Harley, there were a few times where I forgot to turn the gas on, and I would start the bike up, wouldn't touch the petcock, and would start riding, and all of a sudden, just die in the middle of traffic. So then I gotta sit there, turn the gas on real quick and start it and give it gas, and that's always embarrassing when you're around a bunch of cars and they see your bike die and you're frantically trying to get it started.
I've been there before.
And then I think the last time you were there for this, it was when we went on that scavenger hunt that your wife's mom got us for Christmas.
I don't know the story, but I remember the scavenger hunt.
It was, yeah, his mother-in-law for Christmas, I don't know what it was, but it was some kind of scavenger hunt. And so we printed out all these...
Link in the description.
We printed out all these directions, and we ran around downtown San Diego for like 6 hours trying to solve this scavenger hunt.
That was a good day. That was fun.
Yeah.
Like,
and
sorry, excuse me, choked up there. Like it was. If looking for something to do with like a group of people, it was. I would suggest it. It kills. It's fun. It kills a lot of time, and you get to know like.
Yeah.
There's some stuff that you guys have been here. Well,
yeah.
I think we've been here about the same amount of time, right? Well, we've been in San Diego the same amount of time, not West Coast, but there's some stuff that we didn't know was around. And granted, it was just in the downtown area, but there was some stuff that we didn't know was around that we found out. And it goes a little bit of not necessarily history, but landmarks and stuff like that. But I said, link in the description.
Yeah. But so after we were done with the scavenger hunt, since we were downtown, I think it was one of the Stone breweries is downtown. And our bikes were parked right by it, so hey, let's go get a drink. So we got a drink and played some games there. And when we were going to leave, I never leave my bike in first gear when I park it. But the street, when we backed him up against the curb, it was kind of a steep slope. So I put it in first. And I never do that. I always keep my bike in neutral. Which, whatever, you guys don't agree with that.
And everyone knows what happens from here.
Yeah, so my bike's in first. Me and him are talking, getting our gear ready to start the bikes. We're standing in the middle of downtown, and I go and I hit the start button, and my bike just jumps. And I jump with it and grab it. It didn't fall, thank God. I was able to keep it standing up, but this guy laughed for probably a good 20 minutes at me.
I do remember that now. I do.
Yeah.
That's funny.
So, I think that's the most recent moment with the bike. Starting in first gear and watching her jump away from me. Yeah, I think those are the times where I felt pretty dumb on my bike. I mean, usually you feel pretty cool on a bike, but...
No. I mean, I always feel cool on my bike.
Mm-hmm.
But now, I don't have as many...
this guy's a cool guy.
I'm a cool guy. I just cruise around, you know. No, I don't have as many. I just don't. I mean, when I was younger, I just didn't do a whole lot of dumb things on bikes like that. And I don't know. I guess I pay attention more. I don't know. First of all, I'm switching it up. I went from the pipe and I'm gonna switch it up to these cigarillos, Zeno cigarillos. I don't know if they're any good. I'm trying it for the first time, so switching it up a little bit. There are 100% tobacco. That's how you pronounce it, tobacco. So, but so first story. Let's see. When I was younger, I think I'd said it in another one of the previous videos. The little 100 Kawasaki 100 that I had. Did I mention that in another video? I think I did.
Yeah, I think you did. Was
look,
it the barn find?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, no, that was, never mind. Different episode.
maybe not.
We won't wander off on that one. Different episode. But a little Kawasaki 100. And when I was going to bike nights back home regularly, because the riding season back home is short. It's not year round like it is out here. It's short.
Remember,
it's like
he's talking about Indiana. So
we're talking about Indiana. It's short, so 6 to 8 months, maybe.
sounds horrible.
It's not fun, man. That's why I love living out here. It's the weather. Everyone comes out here for the weather and the beaches. That's the only reason.
That's why we pay so much to be
Other than
out
that,
here.
it's too damn. Sorry, I cussed. It's too expensive to live out here. But I lost my train of thought.
Kawasaki?
Yeah, the Kawasaki. So we went to a bike night, and the next week they're having another bike night, but they're having a like a contest, like a wiener bite. If you don't know what that is, look it up.
Wiener?
A wiener bite. So,
I know what that is.
Yeah, I'll tell it real quick. You hang a hot dog from a fork or a string, and your passenger has to reach up, stand up, and bite off as much as they can, and they whoever gets the most is the winner.
Whoever gets the most wiener.
Whoever gets the most wiener is the winner. Mind you, this is a more adult segment that we run here. Yeah, whoever gets the most is the wiener. They also had a barrel roll. They had a slow drag, stuff like that. A lot of you guys might already know what this stuff is. But so the next week they were having one, and they said you could ride any bike you wanted to. And I went up to the bartender. I said, I can ride any bike I want to. She's like, yeah, as long as it has 2 wheels. I was like, you got it. So when I pulled up the next week on that little Kawasaki 100, they were like, what is this? I was like, I'm entering the races. I was like, I'm gonna race. I'm gonna win. They're like, no, you can't do that. I'm like, look, you told me I could roll up on any bike with 2 wheels. It has 2 wheels and a motor. So, needless to say, I couldn't carry a passenger, so the wiener bite I couldn't participate in. But the barrel roll, no one could touch me in the barrel roll. And the slow drag, no one could touch me in the slow drag. I mean, you got this little, gosh, I don't even know how much a 78 Kawasaki weighs. What, less than 100 pounds? Less than 100 pounds, and these dudes are riding these big old baggers. Big old Harley electric glides and road glides and street glides that weigh, I don't know how much they weigh. Add that in right here.
How much does a road glide weigh?
How much does a bagger Harley weigh? They were riding those, and obviously I got better balance and stuff. So went and I won all the events minus the wiener bite. So that was a funny moment.
That's the embarrassing part. He didn't win the wiener bite.
Yeah, I was embarrassed by the winner.
He wasn't the wiener.
I won the wiener. Was also, so you say I won every event, and the next thing I had a similar story to when you left in first gear. So big motorcycle event back home. It's called the Boogie. Look it up. Most amazing time I ever had in my life at a rally or a bike event. It was so much fun. But needless to say, it goes from Thursday to Sunday, and lots of adult things, beverages, bands, and other things at this bike rally. Don't need to say much more than that. But got there on Thursday, left on Sunday. We're leaving on Sunday. Went to start my bike and didn't know it from the previous night, but left it in first gear. Went, pushed the start button, and the bike goes, and I'm standing beside it, right? So I didn't, like, because the older bikes, you don't have to pull in the clutch. There's not a clutch safety. So you didn't have to pull in the clutch. So I'm just standing beside it, turn the key, push the start button, and the bike goes, poof, and just lays over on the side. And this is like 8 o'clock in the morning. Everyone is just waking up all bright-eyed and bushy-tailed.
Was this the Kawasaki? Or what bike was this?
No, this is Susie.
Oh, okay.
Susie the Suzuki. Instagram plug. If you haven't seen her on Instagram, go check it out. Link in the description below.
She was also in one of the other videos too, when he talked about one of his first bikes. I think he posted a picture of her.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think you're right.
So it's in one of these videos, so check that out too.
Check out the videos. But yeah, that was before. Sorry, I had to relight there. That was before she was all painted. That was back when she was just bare metal. If I can find a picture of it, I'll post it up right here. And yeah, so jump forward 8 o'clock in the morning. Pick the bike up and just keep going, you know, and then you just ride back. Of course, everyone's had those moments where they're riding around. I know I've done it with you a couple times. Or riding around. And actually, the last time we went to Amplified, I did it. Riding around, you're at a stoplight, and you go to...
I remember that.
See, you remember that. All you guys
I giggled.
You're going to take off, and you let the clutch out a little too fast, or accidentally dump the clutch, and the bike dies on you. Then you're stuck in the middle of the road, all these people around you looking at you, going, oh, look at this guy, he don't know how to ride a bike. You got this big-ass bike, you don't know how to ride it. But, man, what else was there? Shifter. Oh,
that's my favorite. That was recent too.
Yeah, very recent.
A few weeks ago, I think.
So we'll go to the most recent one. You enter the most recent. I'll enter the most recent one. So the most recent one with Scarlett here is putting. What was I doing? I don't remember what I was doing. Something with the shifter linkage, and I took the shifter linkage off, put it back on. Well, in the Victory, if you don't know, I'll see if I can find a picture and I'll post it up right here. But if you don't know, there's 2 holes right here for the heel shifter, and there's 1 hole towards the bottom. So you got 2 holes here and 1 hole down here. The 1 hole at the bottom is for the shifter linkage. Well, I wasn't paying attention when I was putting them back together. Oh, I was doing the bushings. That reminded me. I was doing the bushings in my shifter. Geez, I know it's called blowing smoke, but damn.
Sorry.
I was doing the shifter bushings. Anyways, of course, the awesome YouTuber I am, I didn't film that either. So I know I'm a terrible person. But we'll get that in the next video and another video. We're gonna put it back on. When I want to put it back on, I put it in the shifter bolts and not the linkage spot. So, when I stick it back on and the shifter's staring straight up. Now, mind you, the shifter should be like this, somewhat angled out with your foot. But I get it and it's like this, and I was like, oh, maybe. I don't know what I was thinking. Honestly, I don't know what I was thinking. I was sitting there and I was like, oh, I don't know. Maybe it's the bushings. Maybe the bushings make it stand up. I had no idea. I just, they say you have a brain fart.
Brain fart, yeah. So what'd you do to fix this, Mike?
I tried to muscle it into place. I literally pushed on it with my foot. And when I pushed on it, it wasn't moving. I pushed on it some more. For some reason, I was thinking maybe the clutch was engaged. I don't know what I was thinking, honestly. You know, we all had brain farts. So I push on it. As soon as I push on it, just a little too much, my shifter linkage goes from this to this. I bent it. Yes, I bent it. And to this day, it's still on there because I didn't have another one, and I wasn't buying another one. So I straightened it back out as much as I could, and I ain't had no problems with it since.
How'd you figure out that it was just on wrong? You bent it and then looked at it again, or what?
Yeah. Well, no. After I bent it, I looked at it. I was like, "Oh, that's in the wrong hole." So that's all I got. We're getting pretty lengthy in this video. I think we're almost at 30 minutes. I don't know.
Ooh.
Anyways, that's what editing's for. That's what all this other stuff's for. So.
Is there anything you'd like to plug before we log off of this?
Plug Los Caídos Cigars. Our partners, one of our partners that works with us. Los Caídos Cigars and Accent Coffee Roasters. If you don't know who they are, go check out our previous videos, our giveaway video, and find out who they are. Go check them out. They do awesome stuff, and buy their stuff. Yeah, they're not paying us to say this. Literally, we don't get anything from them. We just do this out of the kindness of our own heart because we're such nice people.
And they're awesome companies. You can follow them on Instagram too. So check out their Instagram, give them likes, follows, comments. Check out their stuff.
Everything down links in the description below.
Also, if any of you guys, I also am into special effects makeup, and I have a special effects page on Instagram. It's called Craigery FX.
I'll put it right here.
He'll put it down there. So if you like fake gore and blood and all that good stuff, check it out.
Dude, it's not fake. You make it look real. That's the whole
the
point, right?
But it is fake. Yeah, it's fake. But yeah, so if you like horror, anything like that, I'm a big horror buff. If you can see my shirt. If any of you know what movie this is from, leave it in the comments. But yeah, if you like horror...
Not sponsored.
No, yeah. But if you like blood, guts, gore, and horror, check out Craigery FX on Instagram. That's my other page. Other than that, hit that bell button so you get notified whenever we come out with a new video. Like, comment, and subscribe, please. We love seeing all the comments, and we love seeing our subscribers slowly build, little by little. It's pretty awesome. Again, Blowing Smoke, a new video comes out every Monday, so be on the lookout for that. I know a couple of you guys already watch the Blowing Smoke segments pretty religiously, so please keep doing that. Tell your friends.
Thank you.
Yes, tell your friends. But yeah, other than that, Wind and Wrenches. Follow us on Instagram. Follow us on YouTube. Do it all.
Keep the shiny side up.
Thunder Force.